Lawali. I am a student of Rehan School, Karingi campus, and I am joining you from the vibrant city of Karachi, Pakistan. Today we have a very special guest, very special episode. The promises to be both enlightening and inspiring. With us is a guest who is not only a visionary in the world of technology, but also a beacon of authenticity and innovation. He is the mastermind behind Don't Get Tagged CA, a platform dedicated to empowering individuals and businesses with the knowledge and tools to protect their digital lives. As the owner and CEO of Don't Get Hacked CA and dynamic show producer of Pontertainment.com. He is shaping the future of technology and entertainment and hailing from the scenic landscape of Calgary, Alberta. Let's give a warm welcome to the remarkable Michael. Today, we are going to dive into his life journey and covering the stories behind his success, his passion of for technology, and how he's making a difference in the world. So, Michael, thank you for joining us. It's an honor to have you here. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for inviting me to your podcast. I'm very happy to be here.
It's my pleasure. So, before moving on questions, can you please introduce yourself for my viewers?
Yes. So my name is Michael Duffy. I am founder and CEO of Don't Get Hacked Cybersecurity. We're based primarily in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, but we just opened up a new office here in Dubai. So I have the pleasure of having a worldwide 24/7 cybersecurity and technology company. So we help business owners, we help end users solve their technology problems, and that's mostly through education. And I've a pod, I've got a few podcasts on our entertainment company called MupoEntertainment.com. So both the founder of a technology company and award-winning podcast producer for MupoEntertainment.com. And I think our host has dropped. So anyway, I'm going to just take this opportunity to welcome everybody to this live stream. I am currently sitting in a hotel in Dubai. It is Friday night, 9:19 p.m. here in Dubai. I believe it is morning, afternoon time in North America to all my North American viewers. We'll see. I know the host was having some issues before we got on this call. So, maybe she dropped off. Okay, so I'm just going to keep talking because I'm still live. So what we do at Don't Get Hacked Cybersecurity is we provide 24/7 remote technology support to business owners, anybody who needs help. We help them out no matter if it's PC, Mac, or Linux, cloud services, Microsoft Office 365 email, G Suite. That's usually what we take care of. PC repair, Mac repair. You've got technology problems as a business owner and you don't know how to solve them. We help you solve them. And we offer both monthly managed service contracts as well as hourly consulting. I have technicians in Calgary, Alberta. We do provide on-site support across Western Canada, and also here in Dubai. I've been here for about 32 days, and we are going to networking meetings, hiring employees, and getting the Dubai office in Silicon Oasis set up. And the amazing thing is about 3 weeks into our journey, we've got listed on Google Maps here in Dubai. So now if you search for Don't Get Hacked on Google Maps, we show up at our office in Dubai, Silicon Oasis. I don't know if the host is coming back, and I think I'm still live. Oh, there we go. Let's see.
Thank you so
Welcome
much,
back.
sir, for your introduction. Yeah,
No worries.
I'm so sorry for the internet disconnection.
That's
So,
okay. I'm used to it.
Oh, all right.
I just
So,
kept
sir,
rolling with it and introducing myself. So I'm ready for your next question.
all right. So, my first question is on your screen. Um, where's my question? I'm sorry.
We'll see if she comes back. On my podcast, I supply the guests with the interview questions ahead of time, but I'm not sure what question I'm going to get. So, okay, so services that we provide. So I said PC, Mac support, Linux support, cloud service support. We provide fractional chief technology officer support to companies like MupoEntertainment.com where they don't have full-time technology support, and we make sure we build their digital landscape and provide technology support to all the end users in that business. We also provide fractional chief information security officer support to doctors' offices, law firms, companies where can you share your story behind your passion of technology and how it led you to start don'tgethacked.ca? I was the first kid on the block with a computer, 1993, 1994, before the internet. So I'm old school, learned how to fix computers without the internet. I grew up about 8 hours north of Winnipeg, Manitoba. So back in those days, if you ordered a computer, it got shipped to you. It didn't work. There's some feedback.
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
What does an authentic human in the tech world mean to you?
Hello. Can you
Can
hear
you
me,
fix
sir?
it on your end? Can you fix it on your end?
Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi. I can hear you. I don't know why we got feedback.
Yeah. Did you answer my first question? Because my internet again disconnected. Did you answer my first question?
Okay, let me see something.
Hello.
Hello?
I am saying you. Can I ask question?
Sure.
Yeah. So my another question is, can you show my question on screen? Yeah. What does being an authentic human in the tech world mean to you, and how do you incorporate this into your work?
Well, at the end of the day, I want people to technology help and advice. So I want to make sure that no matter what your budget level, whatever your skill level is, we'll provide you some answers to get you started. So I've developed a podcast on MupoEntertainment.com. It's called Don't Get Hacked, Call Me for Help. So I've got 13 episodes on season 1 of how you can fix your own slow computer, how you can troubleshoot Wi-Fi, if you've got Zoom issues with your web. I've provided 13 episodes of complimentary tech support help. I'll be expanding that in the near future, as well as at the end of the day, I know that the only way for people to protect themselves against computer failure and hackers and all the emergencies that are going to pop up in your life is through properly backing up your data. So being authentic means I want to make sure people aren't going to have they're not going to lose their important digital files in the future. And that's usually the first thing I ask when people come and ask us for help. I'm like, okay, I know you're asking us about this and this and this, but realistically, do you know how to back up your data in case of an emergency like flood, fire, theft, user error? Do you have multiple copies of your files? Because I know everybody's going to have their own journey with technology, but everybody's got the same problem at the end of the day. They're going to use that computer, that phone, or that tablet for a year, 5 years, 10 years. And a lot of people don't realize how, they've created pictures, they've created school files, whatever they've created, art, like whatever files they create on their device, if they don't know how to back up those files and there's an emergency, they could potentially lose everything. And there's just a lot of emotions and finances that could be tied up with losing files. And at the very minimum, if you're going to use computers, you want to make sure you know how to back up your stuff. So that's what authenticity means to me when it comes to helping end users with their technology. I want to make sure you got the basics covered, and I think everybody should have that knowledge complimentary, like it should be free. And then, of course, all the challenging stuff, I'm going to charge you for my time on that stuff. But I want to make sure that the YouTube content that we create is easy to follow and easy to use for everybody. So that's my answer.
All right, that's really wonderful. You are doing so much great work. Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is, can you tell us about a particular moment or project at Don't Get Hacked that you feel significantly impacted someone's life or business?
Well, it usually comes down to when, we get a lot of calls where people, businesses, hobby, businesses come in all shape and sizes. Sometimes it's a one-person business or a three-person business or 10-person business. Sometimes they call after all the damage has been done, but most of the time people call right when they're on the brink of a disaster. They know there's a problem and no one's been able to solve their issue yet. That it usually comes down to technology being really old and really slow. And when people are frustrated with old, slow technology, sometimes they make a lot of rash decisions and they may ask the wrong people for help. So there's been many, like I've been in technology consulting for 20 years, and we'll get calls where my life is over, we've lost all of our files, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it's not that bad, but because they've reached out to the wrong person, the wrong technician has given them the wrong advice. So I'm like, okay, if your computer's crashed, you think you've lost everything, just step away from it and call a company with a lot of, like, we've got a lot of experience, we've got a lot of great customer reviews on YouTube. Usually, like, we'll come in and take a calm look at your data, your computers, and if it is really bad, well, I know I can call a professional data recovery service and we can get everything back. But usually it's not that bad yet, and it's just we need to look at, and deal with all the emotions attached and just kind of like, I'm calm and all my other technicians are very, I like utilizing people who are very calm. I usually do a personality assessment on all my technicians just to make sure that they're not gonna overreact when they see disasters. I take a very calm approach to everything. And, once we start looking at what people use on their computer and what files, it's usually we can rebuild their digital lifestyle. We can put all their stuff back to 99% the way it was before, but that comes from experience and dealing with a lot of complicated situations. We've had customers, I'm a certified Mac expert, and not a lot of computer repair technicians have that experience. So I've been dealing with Mac computers since like 2005. So I've got almost 20 years of experience dealing with iPhones and iPads and old Macs, and not a lot of computer repair companies, not a lot of technicians have that experience. So I've got so many stories about that. But even car dealerships, bigger companies that call in where they've been hacked or they believe they've got ransomware. Sometimes it is really bad, but sometimes it's not. They're being tricked into believing it's a really bad situation, and it's not. But again, calm, cool, reserved, and we just make sure that they're getting proper advice going forward, because unfortunately not everybody in computer repair technology support knows all the answers. But I've been around computers since 1993, so I've got a ton of experience. And being growing up in Canada, especially having the last 25 years of experience helping customers in Calgary, Alberta, which is a city of 1.5 million people, is on my own computers. I get to fix it on my friends. I've been really dealing with all the computers of a population of 1.5 million people. So it's a ton of experience that I bring to the table. So there's lots of stories, lots of examples.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is, as a show producer at newpentertainment.com, what has been your most memorable project and why?
That's it. So as a show producer, award-winning show producer for MupoEntertainment.com, I like all the projects are different. So my technology show is the most complicated to produce. Each one of those 13 episodes, each one of those episodes took 7 days to write, record, edit. Like, this is why there hasn't been a season 2 yet, because I don't have an advertiser yet, and it's so much time and effort, and I have a full-time job. The interview show is awesome because I get to interview. It's called Business Speed Dating with Magic Mike.com. I get to interview other business owners and ask them questions about their business, which is great because at the end of the day, my purpose for doing the speed dating show is I want business owners to show up on YouTube if somebody looks up their business. But then I've got like my wife's show. I've help her, like I help her record it so I can see how she's training her end users. And there's a couple other shows where they haven't been released yet, but I followed a gardening company and watched them transform their customers, like the homeowners in Calgary. I gotta record them doing what they do best, which was transforming gardens and landscapes from ugly to beautiful. So all the shows are fun to produce because you're teaching people new skills. At the end of the day, you're showing them how to use microphones and lights and multiple cameras, and then you're capturing them in their elements and their professionalism, because I know how to fix computers. Although the rest of it, the show production, I'm learning on the fly with the help of our CEO Michelle Mupo. So I like it all. I like all parts of my life so far. It's amazing.
All right, that's an amazing answer, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. My next question is, can you talk about the time when you worked led to an unexpected, particularly rewarding interaction with your community and audience?
Time and it's a lot of the stuff we do in technology is super frustrating because we may be called in after a bunch of other IT companies have screwed up, or they overpromised and undelivered. So at the end of the day, I can now, since I'm back on Google Maps, I can now accept Google reviews again. So we've been asking our customers for Google reviews because I haven't been able to, I can capture video testimonials, but Google review, the interesting thing is when I do video testimonials for my customers, I'm sitting in front of them asking them why they like me. But if I send you a link for Google review, it's different. There's no pressure. I'm not there, and they're being honest and filling out. If I've been helping them for 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, they're using their own words without the pressure of me filming them. So I think that's the best thing. I don't know how we impact people until they write out a Google review, and then I'm like, okay, we're actually helping them. And I've already asked them for reviews in the past, and the review is probably going to be different the longer we've been helping them, because they realize how much of an impact we have. Because I tell people to text me all the time if they have quick little questions, and I'm going to give them my best answer. And then if they can't do it themselves with my best answer, then we'll remotely connect to their computer and try to take care of it. So I try to empower the end user to learn stuff themselves without having to rely on me 100% of the time.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful answer. My next question is, how do you foster a scene of community and engagement through your platform, and why is it important to you?
Well, I've been following Grant Cardone 10x coaching since end of 2019 when I knew I had to transition between an old franchise I had and start something new. And it was really just the rules of like communication is very important. Your network, you'll know 10 people, but what you really want to know is the 10 people your 10 friends know, and then the 10 friends each of those friends know. And that's kind of where the 10x idea is like does everybody that in your circle and their circle and their circle know you? And the answer is not really, unless you're connecting with everybody through LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter, like all these networks. I'm not sure how far my reach really goes, but I've noticed since being in Dubai and posting at an alternative time, because I'm 11 hours ahead of my home time zone, that I'm getting more and more reach now broadcasting from Dubai, whereas before I was in Mountain Standard Time in Calgary. So um, I just I've been taught to post once per, like every hour of every day. And that's a huge time commitment. And there's no excuse for me to say it's a huge time commitment, but it's a huge time commitment. So, you just kind of say, okay, well, rather than posting every time, when I see people post with problems, I'm going to give them suggestions or solutions. Or if I see people going live and they don't have, they have very few likes, I'm going to go and like it and share it. Also, if they're doing a live video, I'm going to go and tell them I'm in the chat. It may only be for a minute or two because maybe I'm driving or spending time with my family. But at the end of the day, I want them to know that there's somebody watching, because then that gives them a sense of achievement, because I want, it takes a really long time to be a content creator. I've been doing it off and on for 4 years. My wife's been doing it every day for a year and a bit, and it takes a lot of time and energy. But at the end of the day, you start getting likes and people start following you, and you're like, okay, people are finding value with you being you as an authentic human, and they're really resonating with your message.
All right, sir, that's an amazing answer. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So, looking ahead, outside of technology or producing shows, what are some hobbies or interests that you are passionate about?
Well, I think the main one is like travel and experiences, because I like skiing, I like skating, I like playing hockey. There's just all these hobbies out there. But again, at the end of the day, I like fixing things with my hands. So I think that's why I've really excelled at technology repair, ripping apart computers and stuff like that. Household repairs as well. Is just when you um I like working with my hands. Sports are fine. It's nice. It's been nice being in Dubai because everywhere's has a pool, so you can swim. So it's just you got your main thing, which is computers or producing shows. You just got to take 5 or 10 minute breaks off of everything just to refocus yourself. You might be getting frustrated with a certain task you're doing, so you have to go wash the dishes or cook or swim or do something else just to take your mind off that frustration, because um, I know when I'm training my other computer technicians, they'll spend hours and hours trying to figure something out, and I tell them, just go take a break, go for a walk, just do something, because sometimes when you're really frustrated, your train of thought, you have to have a pattern interrupt and change that train of thought, and walk away for 5 or 10 minutes and come back, and then you can solve the problem instantaneously. But previously you were spending hours and hours getting frustrated, and you just needed to take a break. So
All right, absolutely amazing, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me your precious time. And as we do this enlightening conversation to a close, can you mute your mic? Yeah, thank you. I want to extend our heartfelt thank you to Mr. Michael for sharing his remarkable journey and insight with us. His stories of innovation, resilience, and commitment to making the digital world a safer place have truly inspired us all. It's clear that your work is not just about technology; it's about creating legacy and of empowerment and authenticity in everything you do. So, to our audience, thank you for tuning in and being a part of this incredible journey today. The lessons we will learn from Michael remind us the power of patience, purpose, and uh, perseverance in achieving your dreams and making a difference in the world. So, for those who wish to learn more about Mr. Michael's work and perhaps even take the first step towards securing their digital lives, I encourage you to visit uh, don't uh, don't get don't get hacked and explore the wealth of resources available there, and don't forget to check out the creative productions at pentertainment.com, where storytelling means cutting edge of entertainment. So thank you so much once again, Mr. Michael, for and to everyone out there listening or watching. Stay curious, stay inspired, keep pushing the boundaries of what possible. This is Manahal Rimorjawali signing off from Karachi, Pakistan. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
Bye. Have a
you.
wonderful day ahead.